off the crossbar. Sprint to left field and down for a base hit.
Hunterdon Central is going to win the state finals here tonight.
Mark it on the board. Touchdown, Red Devils. On the deflection. On the deflection. Hunterdon Central.
Hello everyone and welcome to Hunterdon Central's Stewart Field for today's senior night celebration for the Red Devils boys lacrosse team. I'd like to thank everyone for joining us tonight, and we're going to start it off by introducing our 9 seniors and telling you about their plans for the next year and their favorite lacrosse memory. And as you can imagine, it's not an easy task because there are so many memories of them playing together, some even since first grade, not only during spring but also summer tournaments, teams, fall ball, and winter clinics. They are a talented group of young men who have pushed each other to grow individually and as a team. And let's recognize this year's 2023 senior class. The first of which we have number 1, Nate Quinitak, accompanied by his parents, Carrie and Matt Quinitak. Next year, Nate will be attending Marist University, where he'll be majoring in computer science. And his favorite lacrosse memory is all those moments they messed around with the coaches. And next, we have number 2, Jake DeVore. Jake is accompanied by his parents, Sandy and Rob DeVore. And next year in the fall, Jake will be attending Kane University, where he'll play lacrosse and study physical education. Jake's favorite lacrosse memory is during his sophomore year when the Red Devils won the state championship. Once again, big congratulations to Jake DeVore, number 2. Next up, we have number 5, Will Rodriguez Souza. Will is accompanied by his parents, Maria Souza and Fabio Rodriguez. Next year, Will will be attending Raritan Valley Community College, where he'll be a business major. And Will's favorite lacrosse memory is when Sean showed up to practice late and they all stared at him awkwardly. Everyone, give it up for number 5, Will Rodriguez Souza. Next up, we have number 8, Connor Lancaster. Connor will be accompanied by his parents, Maria and Clay Lancaster. Next year, Connor plans to study history at RVCC in the fall and then on to Rutgers. Connor's favorite lacrosse memory are all the locker room shenanigans and hyping each other up before the game. He cannot believe how fast it flew by and how happy he is to have played with some of the same teammates he has had since 5 years old. Quite a long time. And give it up for number 8, Connor Lancaster. Next up, we have number 21, Trevor Fish. Trevor is accompanied by his parents, Laura and Wayne Fish, and his grandparents, George and Sydney Fish. Next year, Trevor is off to Wilkes University in the fall to study sport management and play football. Trevor's favorite lacrosse memory includes beating Southern in the state final game. And once more, give it up for number 21, Trevor Fish. And next up, we have number 24, Danny Loss. Danny will be accompanied by his parents, Beverly and Bob Loss. Next year, Danny will be heading to Ithaca College, where he'll major in business administration and play lacrosse. And like some of his other seniors, Danny's favorite lacrosse memory includes winning the state championship as a sophomore and the bus ride home from the 2022 Hunterdon Warren Sussex tournament game at Vernon High School when we ended up in New York. Sounds like quite the adventure. Let's give it up once more for number 24, Danny Loss. And our next senior to commemorate, we got number 31, Sean Crater. Sean is accompanied by his parents, Leslie and Rich Crater. Next year, Sean will be attending Maryland University to play lacrosse and major in business. And like his other seniors, one of his favorite memories is winning the state championship and beating Bridgewater last year on their community day. I was there. It was quite the game, folks. He also wants to thank the coaches for not only helping him grow as a lacrosse player, but also grow as a person. So let's give it up for number 31, Sean Crater. Our next senior to commemorate, we got number 32, Patrick Kazmarek. Patrick is accompanied by his parents, Yola and Igor Kazmarek, along with his siblings, Maya and Victor, and his four-legged brother, Oliver. Next year, Patrick will be attending Carnegie Mellon University, where he'll be majoring in physics and electrical engineering. And Patrick's favorite lacrosse memory is going down hills on the way back from games and yelling, "Wee!" Once more, let's give it up for number 32, Patrick Kazmarek. And our last senior to commemorate this evening, we have number 35, Gavin Horn. Gavin will be accompanied by his mom, Jessica Horn, along with Dylan Horn and Mark Bentley. Next year, Gavin will be heading to Georgia to attend the Heavy Equipment College of America. And Gavin's favorite lacrosse memory is getting ejected after steamrolling a kid at Phillipsburg his sophomore year. And let's give it up for our last senior, number 35, Gavin Horn. And just a few more statements to end off this senior commemoration. We'd like to thank our statisticians, Matt Smith and Tyler Farley, for their dedication and attention they have given to the teams this year. We would also like to recognize the many men and women in the crowd who coached these guys or served as volunteers for team activities through the years. There are so many individuals who have spent their time coaching and volunteering, we can't possibly call them all out by name for fear of forgetting someone, but hopefully you know who you are and you recognize the appreciation this team has for you. And we'd also like to make sure we recognize that behind every great lacrosse team such as this, there is a dedicated, hard-working, and strategic group of coaches. We are so fortunate to have coaches who care not only about the sport of lacrosse, but also about teaching these athletes life lessons that they can bring into the real world. Thank you for your expertise, your drive, and your leadership. We will end our senior night ceremony with words of wisdom from Hunterdon Central's first ever lacrosse coach, as told to us by alumni. If nothing else is conveyed to the current player, it should be the words of our coach, Steve Jacobson, who said at the end of our preseason games, "The friends that you make in high school team sports are unlike any others. The bonds built stay with you for a lifetime. Years from now, when you cross paths with one of the guys standing around you, it will seem like it happened yesterday." So listen up, seniors. Appreciate your fellow teammates, the friendships you have formed, the support system who has brought you to where you are, and bring you all of the life lessons you have learned through lacrosse into your future to help with your success. Let's go Central.
We should have a good matchup between Hunterdon Central Devils versus Moorestown boys lacrosse. Central just had their senior night today, commemorating their 9 seniors, that being Nate Queenizak, Jake DeVore, Will Sosa, Connor Lancaster, Trevor Fish, Danny Loss, Sean Crater, Patrick Kazmarek, and Gavin Horn. Those are the 9 seniors that Central just commemorated today. I'm Josh, and I'm here with Logan. How are we doing today, Logan?
I'm feeling pretty well. This is going to be a fun game. Definitely a lot of energy from both teams, as we saw in the warm-up. And Central's going to be bringing a lot of energy because it's senior night.
Yeah, Central coming off of a rough loss last game and 3 games in a row.
Yeah, and Moorestown coming off of a great win on their last game.
is going to Rowan University to study, what was it again?
Pediatric psychology.
Pediatric psychology. And with that, please rise for the singing of our national anthem. I said Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Okay, welcome back to that beautiful introduction to this game. Both teams taking the field and about to start.
This is sure to be a very interesting game, Josh. Both teams have the same record, and Moorestown is coming off of a big win. Central's coming off a big loss.
Yeah, Moorestown's won their 4 of their last 5. Central's lost their last 3. So Central was on a stretch where they won 7 in a row. So Moorestown definitely has the momentum coming into this game. Central's looking to bounce back and win for their seniors.
Yeah, Central won those 7 at the beginning of the season. So we'll see if they can bring some of that energy back here. Looks like the face-off's about to happen here.
Both teams looking to face off to begin the game. Central's without their best player, Sean Crater, their 2nd game in a row, as he wished to have a speedy recovery for their game on Saturday. Jake DeVore will face off here for Central. Scramble for the ball. And picked up by Moorestown. Some early ball movement here. The first 12-minute quarter of this game is underway. Moorestown evaluating their options right here. Running upfield.
Central's playing a great defense right now. Moorestown's really taking their time.
Deflected and out of bounds. Will stay here off the deflection. As that deflects off the
Great
goalpost.
save. Central's playing great defense right now.
That ball almost was a goal, hit the crossbar. But instead Central will have possession here. Coming out of the gates a little with more energy than they did in their past game, which is a good sign. Jake DeVore looking to find McNally.
Great pass.
Fish DeVore will not go. Good look there by DeVore, could not get it to go.
Great pass too.
Central look to reset. DeVore again. No good. Just missed. DeVore with it again. And that is good. Jake DeVore opening up the game with a goal.
That's a great start for Central.
Weaving his way and able to score.
Not only does that get them a point, that also sets the tone for the whole game.
Yeah, that's a great way to start early on, just 3 minutes into this game. DeVore, the senior, attending Keene University next year, where he will play lacrosse and study physical education. And now he'll face off. Whistle will stop play. False start.
Central's really bringing the energy right now.
Fish has it. And we'll throw it out of bounds. Quakers will have the ball.
What do you think about the energy Central's bringing right now, Josh?
It's great. Their last game they only scored 2 goals. They lost 16-2, and early on they got a 1-0 lead. So coming out of the gates with a lot more energy than they did last game, which is something to look out for the entirety of the game.
Yeah, it's a very good sign. Hopefully they can keep this up.
Quakers going around the world here. Just can't seem to find anything to go their way.
Central's just playing a great defense right now, stopping them from making any plays.
Yeah, not letting them run inside. Lancaster defending.
Looks like they're trying to get it in now. They can't get it inside.
Simon's playing good defense there. Crowd energized due to their defensive stops.
Oh,
And that is a goal there. Score is 1-1.
this is looking like it might be a really close game, Josh.
Yeah, Central looked like they had something going there. Played great defense, but
I mean, what can you expect with teams with the exact same records?
Jake DeBoer will face off here again. Another false start. Devils will have it. McNally near the 40-yard line. Now it's Fish, the senior. Lee Mansell getting his first touch. Danny Loss now here. Trying to get something to go here. Regain the lead. Now to Fish. That is 8 up there. And saved by the Quakers. And they'll retain possession. Rainbow pass there.
Great coverage.
Couple body checks here.
Passing it around again. They can't seem to get it inside.
Fans here hyping up their defense.
Looks like everyone's getting in a lot closer.
Body check. Lancaster defended on that play. So look to reset here. Behind the goal. Saved there by Turnbull. Having to step up with Crater out. Another save there. 2 saved there by Turnbull. Good job protecting the net.
Fun fact about a lot of the lacrosse players, Josh. A lot of them are football players as well.
Interesting, as while you were telling that fact, looked like it should have been offsides.
A lot of people in the crowd are very upset.
Yeah, very irate. That call. Fish now to DeVore. Some nice fakes there. Fish attacks and Danny Loss Could not get it in time. Could not secure and will land in the possession of the Quakers. Just over 3 minutes left to play in this quarter. First of 4. As offense for both sides has definitely died down since the beginning of this game. Trying to get inside. Another save there by Turnbull. Looks like there's a flag on that play. Thrown by the official. Not sure on who. So some confusion on that play. Looks like Manziel and Meyer. And right through the legs of Turnbull, and that is a goal.
That's big for the Quakers.
That is Aiden Ruff, the freshman. The lone freshman on this Quakers team. Went right through the legs of Turnbull, and with 2:20 left, Central is down by 1 as DeVore will go back to the center of the field to face off. Manziel was in the penalty box and released after that goal.
I can try and help you with.
Ground ball.
Fight for the ball.
Great catch.
That was Flynn diving for the ball. Timeout called here by the Quakers.
The game has really slowed down the last couple minutes. There's been a lot more stopping of the plays. A lot less, movement with all the penalties being called.
Yeah, and Turnbull had some good stops on defense as the goalie, but that last play just went right through his legs. Unfortunate there, and Central's lost their lead. Trying to re-talk things over with their coach. Trying to go over the offensive plan, some defensive strategies.
Yeah, maybe they can turn things around here.
Just trying to clean up some of their work that has been a little messy the past few minutes.
I think both teams need to work on their penalties a little bit.
Definitely been an issue so far. this Quaker team mostly consists of sophomores and seniors, actually, which is unique compared to HCRHS, which only consists of juniors and seniors with a few sophomores. You don't really see a team made of mostly seniors and sophomores. Quakers have 2 juniors and 1 freshman, Aiden Ruff, who scored. Inside, and good stop there by Turnbull. Definitely had a wide open look there, but good stop there by Turnbull could have caused more damage. Is Amato playing defense?
Central's going to try to get the ball here.
Ball is picked up by the Quakers as Central looked like they had near possession on that. Swung around here.
Central's really going to want to get the ball here so that they can get a goal in the last few seconds.
Quakers will cradle the ball. It's looking to get something going here on offense.
They're just laying back.
Gaining momentum. And that shot was wide.
.13 seconds.
Final possession here. Trying to get something going. Good save here by Turnbull.
Fantastic save.
Throw across field. 2 seconds left. Manziel could not pick up in time for a desperation throw. And after 1, scores 2-1. Quakers leading. Logan, what do you think Central needs to do a better job of in the second quarter?
I think they need to work on their penalties because there were a lot of times where they would have had the ball, they would have been on offense if they hadn't went too far and gotten those penalties. Other than that, I think they're playing very aggressive, and these teams are both very close in terms of skill level.
Yeah, even though Turnbull's given up 2 points there, 2 goals, he's done a great job of allowing Quakers to score more, and he's done a great job of just having Central get momentum and try to get better offensive plays. And start of the second quarter starting shortly as both teams will face off on the opposite sides. Jake DeVore will face off yet again. Ryan O'Connor, the sophomore, will face off for the Quakers. Dive for the ball. As Flynn tipped it into the direction of the Central. Scramble for the ball. Still scrambling off the face-off, and Danny Amone Timeout will be called by Central off that early face-off.
Looks like they're going to get talked to. Maybe the coach can talk to them about their like offensive maneuvers, what they're going to do next. What do you think of how the Quakers are playing, Josh?
I think they might have started off a little slow, but they've picked up their momentum. And they've had the momentum recently for their season. As I said earlier, they've won 4 of their last 5. And just came off a huge win, 14-2 versus Seneca. So I think they have all of the momentum here in this game, but Central is at home and it is senior night, so I think that the boys will try to win for their seniors and get some momentum here.
Definitely, yeah. And I think, like I said before, these teams are both very similar in terms of skill level. It's definitely going to be a close game.
Just trying to make space. That was caught by Meyer. Good catch there. And bobbled the ball. That is McNally. Running baseline. Field. To DeVore. To Mansell. Back up top. To DeVore, in the hands of DeVore. That's McNally. Could not get that to go. Tried to bounce it in. Will be out of bounds. Will be Fish. Fish still has it. Bounce there and good. This is Jake DeVore with his second goal. Assist by Fish. DeVore hyped up after that goal. And we'll tie the game 2-2 with 10:19 left to go in this quarter.
Like I said, Josh, it's going to be a very close game.
Central heavily reliant on Jake DeVore, one of their best players, and he's showing it early on in the second quarter. Gotten his second goal. One more for the hat trick. DeVore will get it off the face-off. Another one face-off there by DeVore. Fish thought about it. Instead, we'll reset. Wild throw. Picked up there. Close by McNally. Some wild throws, but no damage done. DeVore, good fake. Bring the moves on. And another goal. That is Jake DeVore. Hyped up. Team celebrating. That is his third goal, hat trick by Jake DeVore.
Central's really speeding it up right now. They picked it up.
DeVore putting on some nice moves there, getting his way. And driving. Got that goal to go. How good is Jake DeVore, Logan?
He's pretty impressive. I mean,
winning these face-offs, as he will face off again. Scramble here. And Flynn has it now. .360 there by Flynn to give it to DeVore, and now that will be in the hands of Danny Loss. Griffin Meyer here. McNally to Loss.
Flag on that play.
That was a clear flag there. As the fans of Central called it as it happened.
Alright, can you get the
Quaker player that Quaker had the penalty on will go to the penalty box. And the officials talking that play over. As Loss just got berated there on his drive inside. The cross check there.
You know, Josh, it makes a lot of sense why there are so many football players who are also lacrosse players on this team, because it's really a very similar sport.
Yeah, very physical.
They both require a lot of grit and hard work and conditioning and training.
Definitely a questionable call there. Looked like a normal penalty, but Loss is in the penalty box.
Hey! Mr. Loss! Mr. Loss!
Crowd is getting very riled up.
After that heated exchange by the fans. This has certainly been an eventful game.
Yeah, not even halfway through, Josh.
Still got just over 8 minutes left. In the blink of an eye, this game has become very physical, and fans are shouting at each other. Anyways, Griffin Meyer passes it to Lee Mansell. Back to Meyer. Chase Calder brought it up. The Quakers.
Let's go, Carter! Yeah, Carter!
Ball loose. Recovered there. Good defense there by Lancaster, the senior.
Looks like Moorestown is just having a really tough time getting inside right now.
Defense pressured all the way up to the center of the field.
Yeah, the defense is putting them in a really tough spot here.
Just under 6:20 left. Good save there. Robbie Turnbull. Throw it up to Flynn. Back to Turnbull. We'll get it. Max Simons. Quick stop. Running back. Some quick moves on there. Will be a timeout there. 5 minutes 48 left to play in the second quarter. Might just get a breather after not a lot of stoppage of play since the start of this quarter.
Yeah. What do you think about Moorestown not getting any points this quarter?
Well, Central's defense has certainly been better than it was in the first quarter, and no goals so far for the Quakers, and it's probably been because of Jake DeVore being so active on offense, hyping up the team. They want to have more energy because of him, because he's scoring. And it's senior night, and Keene University is going to have one great lacrosse player next year in Jake DeVore.
Yeah, definitely. No matter what happens this game, it seems like Central will not run out of energy just because it is senior night.
After the timeout, players will take their positions. Into the hands of McNally. To Meyer. Back to the top, to DeVore. Back around the world. Nice move there. Got inside. We'll get back to the top. Try to reset, do that same play again in the hands of DeVore. DeVore and Meyer playing hot potato. Good move there again. Inside, had the right idea. Could not catch it though. A good stop there. Deflected.
Gonna remain on that side.
Maroney at the top. Back to Maroney. Chase Calder.
Moorestown still just can't seem to get the ball inside.
Calder with the cradle. DeVore, great defense on that play. Ball caught. And will be Cole Pitcher, junior. And that is good. Number 3, Cole Pitcher.
That makes this a tie game with 3 minutes 41 seconds left.
That was a tough shot there by Pitcher. Was a contestant on that. On his side. Nice goal there by him, and we'll tie it at 3 apiece. Central looking to reset. Ryan O'Connor facing off against Jake DeVore after the goal by Pitcher. dive for the ball, scramble. Scoop, no good, and picked up there by Lancaster. Crowd hyped up after that electric pick up there by Lancaster, and Jake DeVore with it to McNally. Mansell behind the net. To DeVore. To Loss. Got past the defender. Goal could not go on that. Good clean look there by Loss. Could not get it to go though. And DeVore will have it behind the net, the good net. To Loss. Good ball movement here by Central. That's Meyer. To Loss. Back to Meyer. Hot potato here. Hit on the ground. No call. And a good box out there by Jake DeVore. And it will stay here.
Central really couldn't get a look there.
Yeah, we'll have it on the corner here. Trying to reset. Trying to get some good looks. Loss to Meyer. To Loss. Good ball movement here. And that's good. Danny Loss off great ball movement there by Central. Got that to go.
Crowd is very excited about that.
That ball bounced in.
Who was that, Loss?
Yes.
Danny Loss.
A great goal there by Central. Regain the lead after losing it a few minutes earlier.
This game has been a very interesting battle so far.
DeVore go back to the center for the face-off against Ryan O'Connor. There's just shy of 2 minutes left in this half.
Do you think Moorestown's going to be able to bring it back in the half?
I don't know, it seems like a back and forth action here by both teams, and it really just depends on the looks they're getting offensively. Ball knocked loose, secured there by DeVore. Will run up court, upfield. Ball's cleared and stolen there. Interception there. A Quaker timeout there. With a minute 28 left, Central holding on to a 4-3 lead. And after the timeout, both teams will take the field. Central still talking to some of the players. Quakers will retain the ball.
Moorestown really needs a point right now. Maybe their coach was telling them how to coordinate or
some high field ball movement here. Not close to the goal. Trying to get some moves on, but Central's done a great job of getting their bodies in front, not letting them offense getting in front or getting past them, staying in front. Chase Calder. That is good. A goal there.
that was definitely great coordination between the teammates there.
Yeah, Ryan O'Connor with the goal.
Lots of fours on the scoreboard. Score. That was 4. Quakers 4 with 44.4 seconds remaining in the half.
Well, 4-4 score with 44.4 left to go in the second quarter. First half almost ending. DeVore and O'Connor both have scored in this game. DeVore with 3. A false start there by the Quakers, and Central will have it with 35 left, trying to get something to go before the first half ends. Fish has it. It's McNally. 28 left. Gotta get something to go quick. Running out of time. 20 seconds left. That's good. That's Fish. Off a great pass there by Jake DeVore inside. 14.9 left. The Central got a final. Got something to go with under a minute left. And now the Quakers will rush and try to get something to go here.
This game so far has been a great tug of war between the two teams.
Been a gritty fight in this game, Logie, hasn't it?
For sure, Joshy.
O'Connor and DeVore. O'Connor will have it. Trying for him to get something to go here. Whistle on the play. And a flag.
10 seconds left in the half.
Before that, will be a flag. Not sure what this flag will be, but there is 9.9 left to play. Definitely a lot of flags have been thrown this game, more than usual. Some confusion here as to what this flag will be.
Refs are discussing it.
Still unsure, but 10 seconds left, and it looks like might be Central's ball. Yeah, Central's ball. And they'll have 10 seconds to try to get something going here. Could end the half off with a 6-4 lead if they play their cards right.
Yeah, we'll see if they can make any crazy plays here. Just 10 seconds remaining in the half.
Another whistle. Still more confusion here. to Flynn. We'll have 3 seconds left. Desperation shot. No good, and that's how the first half will end. 5-4 lead here by Central. Should be a good second half upcoming. Jake DeBoer with 3 goals. Trevor Fish with 1 goal, and Danny Loss with 1 goal. Second half action up next. Welcome back to HCTV. Just under a minute left until the second half is underway. Logan, what did you see in the first half by Central that you liked?
Well, it's more like what I didn't like. The only thing that I didn't like about Central was the penalties. Everything else was fantastic, in my opinion.
So you think they need to work on their penalties in the second half?
I think if they can get less penalties, that'll open them up for a lot more opportunities to get more points.
I agree.
We're coming into this third quarter with a score of 5-4, Central in the lead.
DeVore will face off against O'Connor. Scramble for DeVore on the ground. And still fighting for the ball. Quakers have the ball. Definitely had a open shot there. Central will live with that. They get the stop defensively. Get the interception. And that is Flynn running down court. Trevor Fish. Number 13 on the ground there on that play. No flag was called. A penalty there. And McNally has it to Fish. And they'll reset the Loss. Loss and DeVore. Passing it back to each other. Danny Loss now. Thought about shooting it. Ball will roll away, and Central just squandered an opportunity offensively. Pitcher has it. He scored in the first half. Thought about it. Instead, we'll reset.
I don't know about you, Josh, but it seems like all the players are playing a lot faster than they were at the end of the second half.
Yeah, they definitely, during the half, got some energy back. Got some fluids in them. Sunny day outside.
Yeah, great day for a game.
A little windy, but still very beautiful out. The Quakers the whole game have not really done a good job of finding their way inside and trying to score. They've gotten most of their points from longer distance shots. And while credit to them, Central's definitely done a better job of getting inside and getting past their defenders.
Great coverage on defense.
Maroney has it. Could have had an opportunity there. Could not catch it. Shot no good. Wide right. Out of bounds, and will be Central ball. Great defense there by the Devils. Turnbull secured it. We'll give it to Flynn. Danny Loss with it. Clears it. Mansell now. Central trying to ride on their momentum coming out of the first half with 8:38 left. Trying to get something to go here. It's Fish. To DeVore. To Loss. Back to Loss. Ooh, no good there by Griffin Meyer. Fish will take it in. Good look there, just could not get it to go. We'll look to try again. Good move there by Fish. Done a great job all game getting past the defenders. Pass scoop there by Meyer. To Loss, back to Meyer, to Loss. DeVore. Ooh, just short. No good there. Fish back to bring it in.
Central's doing a really great job at keeping the ball here. Just as I say that, Moorestown gets the ball from them.
That ball is intercepted there. And the ball is cleared. Body's on the ground. Flynn opposing. Good stop there on defense. Scramble for the ball, and Simon secures it. Loss now on the midfield. The Fish. Slowing down this possession, coming out the gates from Loss. Trying to regather all their players. DeVore will have it, going to the left. That's good. Danny Loss to the second goal.
That was a great look.
Long distance shot there by Danny Loss.
Moorestown will really need to pick it up now.
Griffin Meyer assists on that. 6-4 lead with 6:48 left to go in this third quarter. And Ryan O'Connor versus Jake DeVore again on the face-off. Ball start on O'Connor. Jake DeVore will have it. And Fish to Loss. And McNally now has it. Loss just scored that goal with it to DeVore. He's got 3. To Loss, who has 2.
Central keeps moving the ball around here, hoping to get a good look.
McNally has it. Wide pass there. Secures. And saved by DeVore. Central doing a good job moving the ball. McNally could not get past the defender. Danny Loss. Heat check is good. And that is a hat trick for Danny Loss. It is the Danny Loss and Jake DeVore show here on senior night. Spin move there. Beautiful move there. Got himself open and made the shot.
Moorestown's really going to have to, get better right now because Central having a 7-4 lead is pretty impressive.
Central just been riding off of all their momentum that they gained late in the second quarter. They have not looked back. DeVore will get it off the face-off, secured it. Dropped him. Fish could not get it. Good save there. To Flynn. Knock loose again. Fish has it, using his speed to his advantage. DeVore, and they'll settle down off a wild sequence there by both teams. McNally here. To Ben Gertelli seeing his first action of the day. That's Mansell. Now loss. Passing it around, seeing if they can find a man open. Struggling to do so. Looks like they gotta go to work here.
Yeah, I kind of like the spring sports for that. Basketball and wrestling.
Loss to DeVore, just check back in.
Thanks.
It's DeVore. DeVore with the action, could not get that to go. And Fish will have it. He'll bring it back in play.
Even the Devils can't get it in the goal every time. They're very good at keeping the ball over on Moorestown's side and not letting it come back to their side.
Yeah, you're right. They've also had a lot of long possessions, which might have led the defense to get a little sleepy, and that has gotten their advantage here, as the fans were irate off of a no call there. DeVore just airmailed it. Not sure if that was a passer or not. But flag and penalty off of Jack Bertino, the senior. So another penalty here for the Quakers. That'll be Danny Loss bringing it back in to Jake DeVore. Fish.
Oh my god, is that McNally again? Oh, that's Washington, yeah. There's a flag on the play. Quakers making runs.
Flag on the play. Quaker passed up a wide open opportunity, and that would have gone if the pass was made. Instead, scramble for the ball, and pitcher has it, running his way inside. Cradling it, trying to find some action here. And another missed opportunity here. Quakers not capitalizing off a lot of opportunities, which is what you like to see for if you are Central.
Yeah, definitely. It seems like all that time on defense might have tired them out a bit.
And that penalty will bring the Quakers man up on this play.
and Ruff will take it in off the penalty. Ruff, the freshman, has it. Great save there. Turnbull saved that one. Shot will go by Chase Calder, number 26, the sophomore.
That makes it 7-5 with Central still in the lead.
53.9 left to go, and that is a goal that you can't let up with 53 seconds left. Similar to what Quaker let Central do with 44 seconds left. Gave up a goal to end the second quarter, but Central still with some time on the clock if they were able to win the face-off. DeVore does win the face-off. Has an advantage offensively. 40 seconds left. Fish has it. Running out of time. That's lost now. McNally.
30 seconds left.
Still some wiggle room left if they want to get something to go. That's a loss. You've got 16 seconds left. Oh. Meyer caught it wide, tried to get it to go. Central will secure the possession. 12 seconds left. Fish will bring it back. 10 seconds left. Good defense there. And the ball will roll out.
0.1 seconds left. See if they can make a play in that amount of time.
Hey, they could score.
Well, Josh, I think that with Central's lead right now and the time left in the game, if Central can keep up their intensity, it'll be very hard for Moorestown to win this game.
Yeah, this is a must-need win for Central with the playoffs coming up and on senior night. With the momentum they had, they did let up that one goal with a minute left, but let's see what momentum they will bring to the fourth quarter and last quarter of the second half. And the fourth quarter will start now. Face off by DeVore and O'Connor. Two familiar faces facing off. DeVore has definitely won his fair share amount of face-offs in this game. Body's on the ground, and DeVore will win the face-off.
Flag on the
Flag will, yep, flag on the ground. Could be a late flag off the face-off. Not sure though. We'll play it out. Fish has it. Some good moves inside. Had a good look. Mansell recovered. Back to loss.
Central's moving it around again.
McNally.
All it takes is a couple good looks from Central and this game's over.
Flag still on the ground. Just dodged it as a loss. No good by the shot by DeVore. Penalty on the Quakers.
This is more penalties than I've ever seen in the Lacrosse match. I mean, I've only watched this season, but there's been a lot. Love the Oh yeah, 37 o'clock. The longest game so far. Is that so we man up right now? Alright, that penalty will bring the Red Devils man up.
10:43 left in this final quarter. And Central leading 7-5.
Central's a man up right now.
Yep, fish to loss to Meyer. Shot no good by Meyer.
And the possession will be awarded to the Quakers. Taking it.
Luke Holmgren has it, not related to Chet Holmgren. Holmgren running. And that is, yep, that does look like a flag. 2 flags on the play. Excessive whistles by the referees, and all of a sudden, the Quakers have come alive on the bench. They are really ecstatic.
Yeah, he hit him so hard that his helmet came off. I mean, if that doesn't rile a team up, I don't know what will. We'll see if all that energy impacts anything with 10 minutes left.
All right, so there are 3 players out on the penalty right now. 2 Red Devils.
2 Red Devils, 1 Quaker in the penalty box. And whistle stops play yet again. And looks like it will be 4 players in the penalty. No one man up now.
Makes it a 4v4 right now, Josh.
Oh no, that was a sub.
The advantage to the Quakers now. Got to lock up on defense. 5-on-4 here. Quaker advantage.
Can't let that happen. Oh my god. I can't believe
And that is good. They had the advantage, and they capitalized off of it. Chase Calder yet again scoring. Score now 7-6 as Quakers with all the momentum here.
Central's definitely going to need to do something to keep up their intensity so that they don't lose more points.
Logan, as you said earlier, the penalties that they needed to work on in the second half, and that penalty just cost them a goal. As now it's 7-6, and the Quakers had a 5-on-4 advantage, in which costed them to let up a goal on defense.
Yeah, definitely.
And yeah, a whistle will stop play yet again. Holding violation on the Quakers. And yet another flag. Logan, have you seen this many flags on the field in a lacrosse game?
I don't think so. Might be the most I've ever seen.
What is going on this game? This is the craziest. I'm actually starting to get pissed because I don't know what's going on. Why? He just likes to throw that flag. That guy just likes to throw the flag.
Lost to Meyer. Back to Meyer. Back to Meyer yet again. Central's fan section trying to energize them. They need to pull this win out. 9 minutes left. Meyer. DeVore. Inside, the Fish could not get anything there. Back to Loss. Back to DeVore. Back to the Loss. And the Quakers bench is very ecstatic because Central is having a tough time on offense. Loss to Meyer. To Fish. And that is DeVore up top. Same formation here on offense, just going around trying to find something to go. Will they be able to?
Looks like the Quakers don't want to take a risk here and try and take the ball from them.
Defenders on their heels yet again. Just hit the 8-minute mark.
If Moorestown keeps playing like this, Central could just pass it around the rest of the game.
Yeah. Definitely trying to, might be stalling the clock a little bit, but they'd still need to score because no lead is safe in lacrosse.
Yeah. Moorestown needs to make a move soon, or else they're going to lose a lot of time that they could be getting points.
Yeah. Their bench is livid, though. They are very happy about the defense that their team is playing. Shedding yet another minute. It is nearly a 3-minute possession. Shot no good. Saved here by Central. And official calling his own timeout. Not sure what he's reviewing. Timeout after timeout here by the officials. Delays and penalties and
Flags.
This is one gritty game, Logan.
For sure. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a game in a sport at Hunterdon Central get stopped this much.
Yeah, I know it seems like every possession there's some sort of stoppage. But Meyer will have it. Throws it to Mansell. The fish to Devore. The loss. Meyer. Same formation here. They need something here. Could definitely turn the tides in this game. It's like in basketball terms, Quakers are running a 3-2 zone, but that will leave someone open. And yeah, another stop. Central's fans calling for a push on that play. Did not get it.
Well, the refs have been very busy this game, Josh.
Trying to make their money's worth.
And there's an official timeout.
Official timeout again. This has definitely been a crazy game, Logan.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like this.
But Central just shed 2 minutes off the clock in that sequence. Could not get anything to go, and that is time that the Quakers now have to try to even this game up 7-7.
Yeah. Moorestown could definitely have used another 2 minutes, because if they can't get enough goals in time, game's over for them.
Bunch of noise coming from the field. Both sides, Quakers will restart. Pass there. Danny Amone is in the game now. And timeout by the Quakers, as the Quakers are super loud on their bench, Logan, and not a lot of noise from Central, even though Quakers are down. But it seems like their momentum has been shifted during this quarter.
Yeah, it's definitely possible, Josh. I mean, I don't know what has the Quakers so riled up right now, but
Might be
certainly
their
might.
defense, but
yeah, it certainly might give them the energy they need to finish off this game with a win.
hopefully not. And Robbie Turnbull's been great, getting a lot of saves this game. Not too many goals given up in this second half, but Central on offense, Danny Loss and Jake DeVore both have hat tricks, 3 goals apiece. Trevor Fish has a goal, and you just have to get those guys more involved down the stretch here if you want to win this game.
Yeah, well, Central's definitely good at moving the ball around and getting it around to a bunch of different people.
Quite the energetic game, folks. Quakers will be taking it in. That's Pitcher on the left side.
Pitcher will take it in. With 5:48 left of this electric game.
I think they want to get a left shot. You could go 2 or 3. That's true. That's true. Because if you miss it on this go, we might stay.
Quakers in the corner now.
That's true. That's true. Well, here's the play. Inside up.
Central really can't afford to lose a goal to them here.
Connor Lancaster will pick it up. Scramble for the ball. And, ooh, looked like an over and back. No call. Central not letting him have his own way. Another official timeout. They will not let these kids play down the stretch, Logan.
How many official times out is that, Josh?
No idea, but Quakers will take it out. Chase Calder has a couple of goals himself. One in this quarter. 4:30 left. Push there. Lancaster lost his stick. Got it back. Lancaster defending. Pitcher has it now. Backing up, sizing up.
Great coverage on defense for Central right now.
Some spin moves there by pitcher. The junior. He has a goal this game.
Central are doing a great job of keeping them from getting any good lines of sight to the goal.
.328 left. Coming down to the wire here. Connor Lancaster playing good defense.
And that's a shot by Maroney. Wait, what happened?
And shot missed there by the Quakers, but they're excited on the bench, so it might be a penalty on the Devils. Quakers will be a man up here, and last time that happened, they scored, so you got to lock in defensively.
There's got to be a record for penalties in this game, Josh.
Yeah, seriously. I'm sure the fans are not happy about it either. They want to see that their kids play on senior night. And whistle stops play pretty much every minute. But just over 3 minutes left. Central is down 1. Man-wise. Up 1 score-wise. 2:54 left.
Central's got to play 110% here if they don't want to let a goal in.
You could say that twice. And showing good defense here. Thought about that one. Instead, we'll pass it out. Got to credit Central, down a man, doing
Still
the best
doing
they
a
can.
great job.
And no good there on the shot. Great defense there by Central, doing the best they can with the disadvantage. And now it'll be even man-wise. And 2 minutes, 2 minutos left to play in this one.
You know that Spanish, Josh?
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
A minute 30 left. It is really come down to the wire here. And that is good. Wow. How the tables have turned with a minute 16 left.
Game is tied up.
Game is
7-7.
tied up.
A minute
Cole pitcher.
16.
Yep, Cole pitcher just tied it up. With a minute 16 left. We've seen Central with a limited amount of time getting some scoring action Will they do it? Probably will use most of this possession if they were able to win the face-off.
It could go either of these teams' ways because they both are very similar in terms of skill here.
Yeah, and DeVore's won a lot of face-offs this game, so you really need him to win this one. Face-off is won. And that will be a timeout by Central.
We're back with 1 minute, 8 seconds left in the quarter. Moorestown on the bench is a lot more quiet now. Seem like they're a lot more focused.
Yeah, both teams need to lock in here, as Central will have it. DeVore won the face-off, so they need to just go back to their third quarter offense. They were really rolling in the third quarter.
Yeah, there's no room for mistakes here because one mistake could cost either team the game.
You're right.
Crowd is very excited.
Fish will have it. Trying to run out the clock. They will most likely shoot for the last possession. Meyer to loss. Time running out. In regulation, will Central win it? Trying to evaluate their options, not finding any. They'll have to drive. 30 seconds left. Danny Loss. Griffin Meyer, 13 seconds left.
This could go either way, but Central has the advantage right now.
And the thrown away. And that'll do it. Regulation is ended, and these teams will head to overtime as Central could not get it done on the last possession. Overtime will happen soon. And here we are in overtime. between the Devils and Quakers as 4 minutes to play and the first team to score wins. It will not end in a tie. It will end in one team being the victor. And huge face-off, the biggest face-off of the day coming between DeVore and O'Connor.
If
This
there's
could determine the game here.
there's one face-off DeVore needs to win, it is this one.
Yeah.
He's proven that he's really good at them already in the game. So let's hope that he can take this one home.
Central will have it. That is John Flynn. And will be a timeout here by the Red Devils with 3:51. They gotta see what offensive game plan works for them as they have possession.
Probably going to evaluate their options.
Yeah, we'll see what they do. Coming off a timeout, Central will have it, as these possessions are the biggest of the game. Definitely been a great game so far, Logan. This would be a much needed win for Central as they've been on a losing skid as of late, but what do you think Central needs to do here?
They just need to avoid penalties and keep that intensity that they had in the third quarter.
I agree.
As long as they do that, they're absolutely fine.
William Mansell had it. Now to DeVore. DeVore on the ground. Will be a push penalty here, as DeVore landed on his back. We'll restart the play. Mansell. To DeVore. Back to Meyer. Back to DeVore. DeVore and Meyer playing hot potato. Mansell. We'll get it to DeVore. And with 2:44, Central will try to win it.
All they need is one good look here.
Yeah, that's all it takes.
Central has the advantage right now because they're in possession, but it could go either way.
Trying to reset, maybe kill some of that clock. Good move there. Oh, that would have been it. Possession will be secured and DeVore will have it. Off the shot by Fish. Could not get it to go. Trevor Fish to Mansell. 2 minutes left. Great movement here, but you gotta want to see more driving, getting past defenders, not just throwing it to each other. But with time running out, Fish has it. Fish attempted the down shot, could not go to go, just wide right, but they will retain possession again, so maybe try to do that same plan again.
1 minute, 15 seconds left.
Fish, the man they're looking to, and is picked up by the Quakers with a minute left. That is one of the disadvantages by Central running out the clock. They could win it here. 50 seconds left. Good help defense. Ball bobbled. 20 seconds left. This is it. It all comes down to this. Will the Quakers win? Ball loose on the ground.
It's anyone's game right now.
Quaker timeout with 6 seconds left, so Central really needs to just lock up on defense. They need to get a stop to send this double overtime, unless the Quakers will win it. Coming off the timeout here, 6 seconds left, and this is what it comes down to. One final possession here in overtime.
You think we're going to go into double overtime, or you think one of the teams will get a point here in the last 6 seconds, Josh?
I got hope that Central has only defense on their mind and will try their best on defense to try to send this double overtime. 2 great saves there. Does that count? It looked like it might have been late as 2 great stops there by Turnbull. Does it count? I'm not sure if that was late or not. If it is good, then Quakers have won it. The final seconds of overtime. If not, buzzer sounded and it will be double overtime.
Looks like it's still being discussed.
No good. That shot is no good, and we have double overtime. I thought it was late. We both thought it was late, and it indeed was.
Yup. Quakers cannot be happy about that right now.
We don't have our clock synced up to the score. It's in a process. Can you hear it? Let's see.
We're back, and face-off will happen.
Honestly, Josh, with all the timeouts and the flags and the penalties and the overtimes, I feel like this game could go on forever.
certainly feels like that. It's almost 7:30. Game started about 2 hours ago.
Both teams have put a lot of time and a lot of effort into this game. So losing this would hurt more than losing a lot of other games because this one is just taking so much longer.
O'Connor and DeVore will face off yet again. Ball picked up by Flynn off the face-off. Timeout will be called by Central. And we'll see what they talk about during this timeout to try to win the game. Coming off the timeout here, Central will have it as they won the face-off. We'll see if Central tries to move quick with their offense or if they are going to run the clock out like they did last overtime. Loss has it, and we'll get it to DeVore. DeVore serving his options will get it inside to Fish to Loss. And back to DeVore. Try it again. Using a screen there.
They play some interesting defense. They do. It's a zone, right? Yeah, this is definitely a zone.
Quakers playing a zone defense. Looks like 3-2 or 3-3.
This is when we need Creighton to just rip a shot 20 yards out, like 103.
I think the problem in the first overtime, Josh, is both teams tried to run the clock out, and neither of them could get a shot on the goal.
Yep. Well, that had a good opportunity there. Quakers will knock it out of bounds, and Central will have it. Central needs to be conscious about their time. So they run down the clock a lot during this game. Can't do too much with 2:26 left.
They need to play a little more aggressive than last overtime.
It does look like they are playing more aggressive, running around a little bit more instead of just passing around each other. Bounce shot, almost got it by DeVore. Wide left, and 2:13. Central will have it. It'll be Fish to Mansell to McNally. Good defense there by the Quakers. Down the stretch here, 140. Fish has it. What's he gonna do? He uses a screen. Eaten up by the Quakers. Got a clean look. And with a minute and a half left, it's not looking great here. Calder has it. Running down court, or running on the field, excuse me. A great interception there by Flynn. Simons to Flynn. They need to run. They have the advantage. Ball is cleared. That was a reset. They are under a minute. Lost to Meyer. Loss has it. Running out of time, 40 seconds left. What are they going to do? Surveying their options. Uses a screen. Shot eaten up. And it will be a Quaker timeout with 21.6 left. Central could not get anything to go down the stretch. We'll need to play great defense here. Try to send it into the triple overtime. Players will take the field with 21.6 left.
Yeah, White. Yeah, Connor.
Central Devils trying to get a stop, send to triple overtime, and win it for their seniors, who they are honoring tonight. Pitcher has it. Come down to this. And a flag down. 2 flags down.
God is very riled up about that.
Quakers fans are really irate after no whistles called on that. 3 foul. 1.6 left.
We are now into triple overtime.
And we're off to triple overtime, Logan.
What do you think about that, Josh?
I think we will be here forever. But Central, if they win the face-off to begin, could have an opportunity. Definitely will speed up their pace.
Hey, Josh, on the bright side, if we stay here all night, we'll be here for school early tomorrow.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't think the coach is like. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Quakers will start with the ball. Ryan O'Connor will have it.
So they're just going to give it to 3 and let them 1v1 because apparently we can't stop them, which I don't understand.
The pitcher, he's been pretty dominant this game.
I'm really impressed at the amount of energy that the Devils are still able to have, even with triple overtime. Been out here forever.
And that is good. And this game is over. Final score, Quakers 8, Devils 7, as they win it in triple overtime. That is a heartbreaker there for Central.
What did you think of that game, Josh?
I thought that Central did a great job during regulation. Maybe fell apart at the end. But in overtime, they had too many opportunities that they squandered. But
yeah, they definitely had a great effort that game.
Got to give credit to Jake DeVore and Danny Loss. Both had hat tricks.
And all the seniors from tonight.
Yeah. Even though they didn't win this one, still gotta honor the seniors. As I'm Josh, I'm here with Logan, and you're watching Hunterdon Central Television.